What I'm talking about is our desire as a man to know that hopefully one day our woman gets pregnant. And when that happens, that there are enough resources that she can feel comfortable to not work. She can take care of the children, she can handle the home, and that there still will be resources coming in. Now, we live in a society where it's possible that she could be bringing in more resources for her career and that a man can stay home. And so I'm not talking about the possibility of that arrangement. What I'm talking about is just knowing as a man that you can do it, regardless of whether you know that you could lean on your woman. Just knowing for yourself that you can provide because you know that at some level a woman is going to be dealing with the challenges of being pregnant and taking care of a baby. And there are certain things, just as simple as breastfeeding, there are certain things that a man is not going to do. And so when it just comes down to even just the time to do that, that a man wants to know for himself that he can provide for a family. And so that's why I'm talking about that he would be focused so much on his career and putting so much time in there because in truth, although he would love to celebrate you doing something that you enjoy, he doesn't want to need to lean on that in order for both of you to survive. He wants to feel like he's able to be responsible. And that is probably always going to be how men operate because we want to know that we can have that ability. And truthfully, women like to know that they're choosing someone that can provide that too. And that's the way it is. That is what union is. So one the way that the man can contribute to the family is he gives his seed and then the rest is on the woman. So the man feels like I want to be able to contribute. Like let me be able to show how much I want this as well. And that's why it's happening. Um, the concept of yoga, that means union. And so when you can find something that allows for that union to take place, that's where true love will emerge. And falling in love with someone is not always the easiest thing because what you're doing is you're establishing a union between two people that, yes, they have the same spirit, but they have different physical bodies. And both bodies need different things at different times. And so sometimes the challenges that we have, that we go through with our partners, those are the things that actually allow us to achieve union, to achieve yoga with ourselves. Because what we're getting is we're getting a chance to dig in deeply into the love that we have to pour out. And so to really achieve yoga, yeah, you could go and you can meditate yourself. But to really achieve it, dedicate your life to serving someone else that you feel challenged by. Because what you're really doing is you're really opening yourself up to the side of yourself that you know that you're challenged by when you see other people being challenged. That's why Jesus says, before you judge someone and try to remove the straw in their eye, you have to remove the plank in yours. Because whatever you see in someone that you don't like is really what you don't like about yourself. And whatever you see in someone that you like is really what you like about yourself. And so that is the value of being in a relationship with somebody and establishing that long-term understanding of someone is because you get to dig out all of those things and those other people are going to challenge you. And the work is what is needed in order to establish the elevated levels of consciousness. There's no shortcuts here. Even if you were able to achieve elevated levels of consciousness, there's a phrase that says, before you reach enlightenment, you have to chop wood and you have to carry water. You gotta work. After you reach enlightenment, you gotta chop wood and you gotta carry water. You might have a different perspective on things, but you still gotta do work. There's no way around it. And it's good because life is rewarding through good work. What we can give to others is what we get back. Give grace. Give patience. Give support. Give encouragement. Give your friendship. Give your love. And you'll get it back. Don't think about getting it back. You'll get it back. Sometimes it might not even be from the same person that you gave it to. Sometimes you give and you give and you give, and then someone else gives it to you. Just know and trust that you'll be blessed by giving, because you wouldn't have been given it to give unless you could give it away. So trust.